Hey everybody, this is Dr. John Paul Guidry, and I want to welcome you to the Becoming a Lifelong Athlete membership page. The first thing we're going to look at here is a little self-screen. And first part we're going to look at the upper quarter. So we're going to be looking at the neck, thoracic spine, shoulders, elbows, wrist, and hand. With these screens, I want to make sure that if you feel any pain, sharp pain, pinching pain, referred either pain at the site we're moving or referred pain somewhere else, numbness, tingling, anything like that, stop immediately and contact your medical provider, your doctor, physical therapist, chiropractor. These are things that need to be handled on the medical level. We're looking more at how you move, restrictions, limitations, but anything that deals with pain, you need to really be dealt with firsthand with that. So with that being said, let's get started here. So first thing we're going to look at is the neck. As we go through these movements, we're looking for range of motion, how far you can move and what you feel. Do you feel restricted more on one side than the other, and what exactly you do feel. So first thing we're going to go is chin to the chest. And again, we're seeing how far you can go, what you feel with that. Next is chin up, eyes to the ceiling. How far can you go? What do you feel? All right, next we're going to look right and left. So chin over the shoulder, chin over the shoulder. One side restricted more than the other. How far can we go? What do we feel? Next, we're going to take that chin, drop it down towards the collarbone, back up, down, towards the collarbone, back up. One side more restricted. What do we feel? How far can we go? And do we notice that shoulder coming up to meet us? Lastly, for the neck, ear towards the shoulder, ear towards the shoulder. What do we feel on each side? Is one side more restricted than the other? Okay. After the neck, we're going to move towards the thoracic spine. Pillow between the knees, hands behind the head. We're going to turn, feet, knees together, and turn. So we're seeing how far this chest goes. And again, what do we feel? Next, we're going to look at shoulder mobility. So first thing we're going to go is arms overhead. Okay, I'll let you see that from the side. Arms overhead. Again, can one side get further than the other? One thing we want to keep in mind on is that we're not arching through our back, so we can do this against the wall if it helps. Bringing our arms straight up overhead. Okay? Next is going to be 90-90. So I'll show you from the front. Down. So as we look from the side, we want to get that forearm more or less straight up. And then down to about 60-70 degrees. So none of this, no shoulders coming forward, shoulders staying nice and centered. How do we move? Okay. Next one is cross body, so we're just reaching across our body to the other shoulder. Reaching across our body to the other shoulder. What do we feel? Is one side more restricted than the other? Next one we're going to look at, we're going to reach behind the head. One arm, then the other. We're looking at what do we feel? Can we get to about the same spot? And lastly, for the shoulders, behind the back, behind the back. Same thing, can one side get significantly higher than the other? What do we feel side to side? All right, so next let's look at elbows. So straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Can we go all the way straight? Can we bend them all the way up? What do we feel is one side more restricted than the other? Supination, pronation. So supination, can we get our palms straight up? Can we get our palms straight down? Elbow staying at our side so the elbow creeps up. Out, only go as far as you can with that elbows at your side. Here we're going wrist flexion, extension with a fist, and then palm open. Again, is there a side to side difference? What do we feel? And last, pinky side, thumb side, palm closed, palm open. What do we feel? Okay, that's the upper quarter screen. Pretty simple. Again, we're not making a lot of judgments necessarily right now. We're just seeing, looking for differences, making notes on what we feel, restrictions, anything like that for down the road. So up next will be the lower quarter screen, and that'll be the next video.